form. Show me your true form.
Focus.
Show me your true form. Show me your true form.
I can feel it.
Show me your true form.
See it.
Show me your true form.
See it. Somewhere. Focus. Somewhere. I can feel it. Focus. I have something. I can feel it. See it.
There's an enemy. Be careful.
Show me your true form.
I have something. See it.
There's an enemy. Be careful.
Show me your true form. Show me your true form.
I can feel it.
Do you have a moment?
There's an enemy. Be careful.
Show me your true form.
I can feel it. I can feel it.
Do you have a moment?
Is that a rare one? Don't let it get away. Her skills will work.
I shall push you to the sword.
that's a relief. Let's stay out of combat.
All right. Focus.
That's a relief. Let's stay out of combat. It hasn't spotted us. We can totally get it.
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh, an impressive skill. Hasn't spotted us. We can totally get it.
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh, an impressive skill.
See it.
I spotted a shadow, Joker. I spotted a shadow, Joker.
I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. See it. I can feel it. Somewhere. See it. Somewhere. See it. I have something.
It's in our range. We can get it.
See it.
It's in our range. We can get it. I'll reveal your true form. true form.
I spotted a shadow, Joker.
Okay, show me your true form. Let's
No,
go.
you could always run. Don't use bless attacks. Try something else. The enemy is weak against ice. Don't worry, we're stronger. Don't use bless attacks. Try something else.
Okay, show me your true form. Persona!
No, you could always run. Don't use bless attacks.
Goemon!
Two enemies on the ground. Smooth one, Fox. We're stronger. Don't use bless attacks. Try something else.
Gorza!
All right, onto the outfit. Persona! Okay, one enemy shot down. The other's
Not
rocking
moving
it.
muscle. Goemon!
Two enemies on the ground. Smooth one, Fox.
Gorza!
It looks sad. Be nice and just give some basic vague answers. Enemy shot down. The other's rocking it. You've got a new mask, Joker.
Okay.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Okay. I can feel it.
Show me your true form.
Fine skill, isn't it?
Show me your true form.
Fine skill, isn't it?
see it. I have something. I can feel it. Somewhere. I feel it. I have something. Somewhere. See it. I have something. Somewhere. See it. I have something. I have something. I can feel it. I have something. Focus. I can feel it. Somewhere. Focus. I can feel it.
Show me your true form. Show me your true form.
I can feel it.
me your true form. Show me your true form.
I can feel it.
Show me your true form.
I have something.
Show me your true form.
I have something.
Show me your true form.
I have something.
Show me your true form.
I can feel it. I have something.
Show me your true form.
We can pounce on it from here.
Show me your true form.
I can feel it. Focus.
Show me your true form.
Pounce on it from here.
Show me your true form. Show me your true form.
Somewhere. Focus.
Show me your true form. Show me your true form.
Focus.
Show me your true form.
Somewhere.
Show me your true form.
Focus. Focus.
Show me your true form.
I can feel it. Focus.
Show me your true form.
see it. See it. Focus. See it.
Yes!
See it.
Joker. My. Joker. This is exactly what we're hoping for. All right, let's get moving.
Do you have a moment? Oh? That settles it.
This is exactly what we're hoping for. All right, let's get moving.
Do you have a moment? That settles it. Do you have a moment?
Do you need something? What was that? Do you need something? What was that?
I should write something.
Pursue rehabilitation with all your
Alarm time
body and
and
soul.
prepare for the unexpected. This is an alarm fusion.
I should write something.
You can't handle it.
Excessive power will only bring about
Pursue
ruin.
rehabilitation with all
Prepare for the unexpected. You okay with
Is
this?
an alarm fusion.
I should write something.
Is this something you need? Excessive power will only bring about ruin.
Do you really need this? You okay with this?
Is this something you need?
Do you really need this?
It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable. Is this something you need? Excessive power will only bring about ruin.
Do you really need this?
Is this something you need?
Do you really need this?
It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable. Is this something you need? Excessive power will only bring about ruin.
Do you really need this?
Is this something you need? Is this something you need?
Do you really need this?
It is neither
Do you
remarkable
really
nor
need this?
unremarkable. Is this something you need?
You can't handle it.
Is this something you need?
Do you really need this? You okay with this? Do you really need this?
Is this something you need? Excessive power will only bring about ruin.
You can't handle it.
Is this something you need?
Do you really need this? You okay with this? Do you really need this?
Is this something you need? Excessive power will only bring about ruin.
You can't handle it.
It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable.
Do you really need this? You okay with this? You okay with this?
Is this something you need? Excessive power will only bring about ruin. It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable. Choose which skills to inherit. Remarkable nor unremarkable.
Do you really need this? You okay with this?
Excessive power will only bring about ruin. It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable. Choose which skills to inherit. Remarkable nor unremarkable.
Do you really need this?
This should confer some small. Now, let us begin. Let us begin. This should confer some small. Let us begin.
Is this something you need?
You can't handle it.
This should confer some small. Let us begin.
Is this something you need?
Do you really need this? You can't handle it.
Is this something you need?
Do you really need this?
Is this something you need?
You can't handle it. Do you really need this?
Choose which skills to inherit.
Do you really need this?
Is this something you need?
You can't handle it. Do you really need this?
Choose which skills to inherit.
This should confer some small. Both of you to work.
Do you really need this?
Is this something you need?
Do you really need this?
Choose which skills to inherit.
This should confer some small. Both of you to work. Well now, a most unexpected turn of events.
Skills to inherit.
This should confer some small. Both of you to work. Well now, a most unexpected turn of
I'll
events.
just add this.
This should confer some small. Both of you to work.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. Sis. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is bad.
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble
Now,
somehow.
why don't we begin?
She's lost control.
Oh.
What? This is wrong.
Sis,
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games. We ain't following your damn rules.
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now come at me.
sis,
Save her, right? What is she intending?
All right, everyone. Be on alert.
May the best player win. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
All right, let's do it. What was that?
Now come at me.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. All right, everyone. Be on alert. Let's do it.
You're mine.
Persona! Prepare yourself! Persona! Shall we?
Taste my wrath.
Persona!
May the best player win.
Prepare yourself! What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
It's time.
The stakes will be our lives.
There.
Violence are forbidden here. Ah, so you've broken the rules. In that case, it's time you be penalized. This is your penalty.
Joker, are you alright? What? This is the penalty? There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette.
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated. That is simply how society operates.
Persona!
So you've broken the rules.
Persona! Joker, are you alright? What? This is the penalty? How's this?
My skills exceed yours. Ready anytime.
Cheaters get punished.
Crow's life is in danger.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
Ready
It's
anytime.
positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'll just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now and try to gain evidence on her method of cheating.
I agree.
Crow's life is in danger.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
It's positive she's going to try and cheat.
Well,
But even if we bring
how
it up,
will you
she'll just
bet?
ignore us. We should go along with the game for now and try to gain evidence on her method of cheating.
Have you made your decision?
Crow's down! We need backup! Lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker? Really? How is she doing it?
Your decision.
Crow's down! We need backup! Lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker? Really? How is she doing it? You're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there. Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's going to be the sniper. We must stop my sister. As long as I get close, even this gun should work. I'm ready whenever. As long as I get close, even this gun should work. You're in charge of yes, leave it to me. We must stop my sister.
May the best player win.
As long as I get close, the stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time.
Persona!
Close, even this gun should work. You're in charge of leave it to me.
Parisi!
May the best player win.
There. I'll repay you somehow.
On the monitor changed.
Taste my wrath! Parisi!
There.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
I'll repay you somehow.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet?
Don't do anything reckless.
Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
Sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet? What?
That Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating! You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Shut up! Shut up!
Cheating!
Cheating? Unfair! Silence! This is my law!
You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me! If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed!
It's my sister's true nature. No! Cheating! We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Will you let Eddie's changed?
How about this?
She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
It's time. Ravage now!
Persona! She's way more powerful than before. Don't okay.
Very helpful.
Much obliged. Come! Huh?
Persona!
Okay.
Very helpful.
Much obliged.
My justice has revealed to me. I must judge evil like a furious tempest.
She's going to come at us with wind. Stand firm.
Persona! You're mine.
Persona! Take that! Persona! She's going to come at us with wind. Stand firm.
Persona! You're mine.
Here!
Chase my wrath! Let's go. Some other way.
Opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Here!
Come! Chase my wrath! Coming! Let's go. Some other way.
Opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Resume! You're mine. Behave yourself!
Feel my rage! Persona! Allow me!
Your life is forfeit! Persona! Ability! Ravage!
Persona! What's my next move? Take that! Persona! Huh?
Chase my wrath! Little punk!
No wave skills. It's powerful, so stay on guard.
Chase my wrath! It's time. There!
Little punk. Persona! No wave skills. It's powerful, so stay on guard. No hold barred. Persona! Ready for orders. Shall we?
Persona!
My justice has revealed to me. I must judge evil with an icy heart.
Shall we? She's gearing up for an ice attack. Be careful.
It's time. Persona! Go down!
I must judge evil with an icy heart.
Persona! She's gearing up for an ice attack. Be careful. Awaiting orders. How's this?
Persona!
Persona! Persona!
melee shots!
Only victory left. To guarantee it, you have to be willing to do anything. So this might make right. No matter what happens here, I need to keep winning.
Why?
Take this!
Support's on the way! The crow's frozen! I can't move!
Persona!
Only victory left.
Curry!
Willing to do anything. So this might make right. No matter what happens here, I need to keep winning.
Succubus! Ravager! Persona!
I'll use my persona!
Curry!
Ready, Joker. Persona!
Ravager!
How's this? Use my persona! Ready, Joker.
Let's go. You're mine.
Come on, Queen! Persona! Persona! How's this? Allow me!
You might still!
Little punk.
Let's go.
Strong.
Persona!
The ice.
There!
Allow me! What in the world?
I'm right. I'm always right. That's why I have to be the victor. All who stand in my way will be crushed. Don't stand in the way of my victory.
Getting back up here!
Persona! Hurry!
I'll repay you someday.
I'm really low! Can someone heal? Let's go.
I'm grateful.
Very grateful! Getting back up here!
I'll repay you someday.
How's this?
I'm grateful. My skills exceed yours. What'll it be? My skills exceed yours. This one.
Thanks. Much obliged.
Die on my blade.
Let's go.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Die, die, die! Got some moves!
Persona! Ravage them!
Persona! What's my next move? Okay. Persona! Huh?
Taste my wrath! I just need to win! As long as I can win! That's all that matters! Die, die, die! Hurry and die! Persona! Some other way.
Doesn't look like you can go for its weakness.
Persona! Go down!
Doesn't look like you can go for its weakness. Persona! Let's go.
My thanks.
Thank you so much! Persona!
Go down!
Here!
Manifest!
Winning is all that matters!
So what?
Winning is all that matters!
So what?
Let's go.
Focus. Do you have a moment?
Yes!
What kind of game? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me
Do
cornered.
you have a moment?
I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice
No matter what
sounds
you bring out,
virtuous,
we will
but the
emerge
ones left behind
victorious.
have to clean up the mess. You're making a grave mistake. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble.
She lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All you need to do to determine who is right is battle.
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more
Now,
noble.
why don't we begin?
Is this?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending? No more coins or playing games. We ain't following your damn rules.
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now come at me.
Save her, right?
Simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
All right, everyone.
Coins or
Be
playing
on alert.
games. We ain't
Player win. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
All right, let's do it. What was that?
Come at me.
All right, everyone. Allow me.
May the best player win.
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The state, of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
It's time.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
Angels!
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Succubus! Lilith! Angels! Hold on. Zone up. Baron! Lilith! Zone up.
Persona! Persona! Here!
Chase my wrath!
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'll just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now and try to gain evidence on her method. Joker? Really? How is she doing it?
Your decision. Then let's see the results.
You're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears.
You figured anything out, Joker?
You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
How is she doing it?
Let us expose her treachery.
It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
Leave it to me. I won't miss.
As long as I get close, even this gun should work. I'm ready whenever.
Leave it to me. I won't miss the mark. I'm on it.
May the best player
Let
win.
us expose her treachery.
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time.
Leave it to me.
As long as I get close, even this gun should work. I'm ready whenever.
Persona! I won't miss the mark. I'm on it.
May the best player win.
All right.
Displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time. Persona! Let's go. Allow me. The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well. Time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet? Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet? What?
Joker!
Hopefully your
What was that
prediction
about
will be
fair and
correct
square?
this time.
You were totally cheating. You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Shut up! Shut up!
Joker! You were totally cheating. Sis?
Cheating? Unfair! Silence! This is my world! I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me! If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed!
It's my sister's true nature. No! Sis? You're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
The roulette pedals changed?
Little punk!
She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
Come!
Finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
You're mine.
Persona! Feel my blade! Persona! She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her. Shall we?
Persona!
She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
justice has revealed to me. I must decimate these evil minds that defy me. Take this!
You might be about to use psychokinesis. Strong. Psychokinesis won't hurt it.
Persona!
My justice has revealed to me. I must decimate these evil minds.
Kameno Uzume! There!
I'll use my persona kinesis.
I'm grateful.
Persona! Here! Strong. Psychokinesis won't hurt it.
Persona! It's time. Go down.
Persona!
I will win!
Strong. Psychokinesis won't hurt it. Just at the last second.
Let's go.
Succubus! Ravisher!
I'll use my persona. No fuck.
Behave yourself!
Persona!
Let's go.
Here.
My skills exceed yours.
Go. Power up.
Persona! Something else.
Strong. Psychokinesis won't hurt it.
My skills become
You got good
yours.
moves, but maybe we should check for weaknesses first.
Kameno Uzume! There! Persona! Something else.
Persona! Prepare yourself! Persona! Allow me!
Persona! Kameno Uzume!
Little punk!
Persona! That's not right.
Strong. Psychokinesis
Let's go.
won't hurt it.
Ravisher!
Persona! Here!
Chase my wrath!
Only victory matters. To guarantee it, you have to be willing to do anything. Doesn't might make right? No matter what happens here, I need to keep winning.
Why?
always right. That's why I have to be the victor. All who stand in my way will be crushed. Don't stand in the way of my victory! Hurry and die!
Okay, focus on healing up.
Sona. Siri! All right.
Much obliged. Persona!
Let's go. My thanks.
Persona! Allow me. Your opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Firing!
Die on my blade!
Queen's in danger. Queen's in trouble.
Persona! There.
Thanks. Allow me. Persona! Out of our way. Persona! Die on my blade. Queen's in danger. Huh? Queen's in trouble.
Persona!
Die, die, die! Hurry and die!
Persona!
Thank you so much. I'll use my persona.
I'm grateful.
Persona! How's this?
Chase my wrath!
Die, die, die!
He's on the ground. You can't We'll need to attack with extra oomph to get out of this one. How's this?
Chase my wrath! I'm not done. Everything! All right. I'll repay you someday.
Don't sweat it, Queen. You're back in. Let's get even with them. It's showtime. Pardon me. Let's do this. Okay. I'm not done yet, Rob. You ready? Always. Watch this. You're back in. Let's get even with them. That was a fancy KO. It's showtime. Persona. Allow me.
Persona!
Allow me.
This power.
So I'm lost.
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet.
Sorry. We'll go go grab the treasure.
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations, twisting the truth for your own personal gain?
Sorry.
Please,
Go grab the treasure.
you have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor.
I don't think it's wrong to bring light
Think
to
about your
evils which can't
justice,
be judged
sis.
by law.
My justice.
That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations... Do you remember how you used to twisting the truth for your own personal gain?
Sorry.
Nijima-san,
Grab the treasure.
she's just like my feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. What caused them to change like this? Think about your justice, sis.
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
For your own personal gain? Nijima-san,
We found it.
my feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. What caused
The investigation will now be able to
your
proceed.
justice?
The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of? This deal we made was a great experience for me.
We found it.
To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves. Be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of? This deal we made was a great experience for me. Yes, and you all shall end this Phantom Thieves business. That was part of the promise, after all. Don't forget.
All right, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you all right? I am. Let's go. Huh? Enemy readings. When did they...
Was a great experience.
They're gathering outside.
Yes.
For real?
We shall end this
Hell's going on?
business. That was part of the promise, after all.
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good. We don't have to stay here any longer. We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure. Yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? Huh? There are more coming? Enemy reading. This will be dangerous if we don't do something. They're gathering outside.
Yes.
For real? What's going on?
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded. We defeated the palace ruler. A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No, that's too dangerous. We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded. Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not going to take no for an answer.
It's too dangerous.
I'm sure you ain't going to die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay? Joker? I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back. We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember? Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant party.
It's you we're talking about here.
It seems we had best hurry.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay? Joker? I'll never forgive you. We'll see you later. We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember? Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant party.
Now get running.
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away.
I have something.
But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent.
This is our only chance.
Nice work as always, Joker. You can get away now. I bet Skull wouldn't pull it off that easily.
This happens because you have no sense for aesthetics.
Nobody asked you, Inari.
Concentrate on getting away. Just run! Get out of there! Okay, the enemy's focus is on you. Looks like the rest of us can slip away. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries, I can guide you all.
You have no sense for aesthetics.
Stop right there!
Get away.
Just run! Get out of there! Take him down, Joker!
Stop right there!
Take him down, Joker!
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Me once again. You have progressed well in your revolutions. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you.
Comparing power levels. No threat. Get him, Joker! Your opponent is strong. Don't turn it down! Everyone else, head to positions. Use Route B.
Zona. Ravage them.
Everyone else, head to positions. Use Route B.
Zona.
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall every
Ravage them.
remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, you shall surely die.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here.
Recall every
Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful!
you are fated to continue past this point.
Joker, behind you! Go through that door!
I have something here.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. You should be able to get out that way. Hurry!
Dude, can you even hear us?
More of them? Don't worry, I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker! Wait a sec. I'm getting a weird reading heading your way. Come on, run!
I have something here.
You should be able to get out that way. Hurry!
Dude, can you even hear us?
Don't worry, I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker! Wait a sec.
Problems on my end. You're
getting a weird reading heading your way. Come on, run!
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What? Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you! Even you can't take on this many. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too! Joker, stop!
I'll end this right now.
An enemy right near you! Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting! Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too!
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
The enemy readings have decreased. That's...
My weak self relied on you so much.
It's been a while since we last fought side by side.
That ends today.
But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
Let's do this, Senpai!
Persona! Ravage them! Up to you.
Leave it to me! Shove it, Sanrio! Now let's win this! Go get him!
Persona!
That's the landing!
Ravage them!
I think that's the last of them.
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. That's the landing! You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right?
I genuinely have no clue what just
Then
happened,
I won't
but
stop
I
you.
take it you're okay?
Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere.
You need to book it right now.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track. However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
Joker, you need to get out of there. Go, go, go!
You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. All right, let's do it. I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves. I'm in no position to interfere. However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
Joker,
Exit should be up ahead.
They're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there! There's nowhere to run!
Something wrong?
See ya.
Exit should be up ahead. What after that commotion, the bottom floor is... You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here? What's wrong? He's bleeding. It can't be. What happened? An ambush? Joker, can you handle it?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Go! Go, go, go!
Enemies here? What's wrong?
Suspect secure! Capture him! Expect to find some kid. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff him.
Suspect secure! Capture him! Expect to find some kid. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff him.
Suspect secure! Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up. No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Guess the drug was too strong. Come on, cooperate. Wake him up. You want another shot? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? No dozing off. Still don't get it, do you? Give it up! You still haven't figured it out. Guess the drug was too. There are no laws here to protect criminals like you. Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Video evidence? Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. Think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. You seem to be enjoying every second. You should know your place. Blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. Think that all those crimes were led by a punk like Sign here. It's a confession enjoying every second. I see. I need your hand to sign this, bud. I don't care if you end up losing a leg. Talk about the works. Think that all those crimes were led by a punk like Sign here. Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions. I need your hand to sign this, bud. I don't care if you end up losing a leg. Sign here. Don't expect to walk out of here. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
I need your hand to sign.
Excuse me, but this area is off.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor, Sai Nijima? There's a call from your director.
Excuse me, but this
Hurry and
area
get
is
it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
Public Prosecutor's Office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have?
I ordered you to stand by.
Just let me through. It's urgent. I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your
Calling because I
jurisdiction.
knew you'd bring it up.
Besides...
You prosecutor,
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself.
There's a call from your director.
Excuse me, but
This is my case.
To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
Good luck to you then.
The prosecutor's office?
I won't be expecting much though. I ordered you to stand by.
Just let me through. It's urgent. I'm responsible for this
Prosecutor,
case, yet I'm not even
I forgot to
being allowed
mention
an
something
interrogation.
important.
This case is no longer...
Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself.
There's a call from your director.
This is my case.
To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
Good luck to you then.
The prosecutor's office?
I won't be expecting
It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long.
I understand.
Unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then.
Well done on making it this far, inmate.
His
Now
methods
that you have
are
traversed your long, perilous recollection,
safe to simply
you
meet
truly
and
have entered the present.
Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long.
I understand.
The effects of that drug are going to wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. Well done on
The
making it
evil
this far,
influence who
inmate.
wishes you dead is fast approaching. Now that you have traversed
If you
your
want to
long,
win this
perilous
unreasonable
recollection,
game,
you truly have entered If you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your
the effects of
allies
that drug are going to
and
wear off
grasp
soon.
the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. Well done on
The
making it
evil
this far,
influence who
inmate.
wishes you dead is
see.
fast approaching.
So that's what led to your ending up
If you
here.
want to win this unreasonable game,
You truly have entered If you wish to take back your stolen
What a
future,
disappointing end to the hero of justice.
recall the bonds you formed with your allies.
I still can't believe
and
it.
grasp the truth
But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes.
golden opportunity.
There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up.
influence who wishes you dead is
see.
fast approaching.
I do have a suggestion, though.
To win this unreasonable game.
Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence. To the hero of justice.
Recall the bonds you formed with your
I
allies.
still can't believe it.
Grasp the truth.
But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like. I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. If you cooperate with me, I'll consider life. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. I have a responsibility. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you in this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. There's no point in being first, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto, one of the victims of the Kamoshida case. On to Kamaki, Ichi Ryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa, the daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom. The The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima.
Madarame's pupil.
Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
Wakabayashi closest to you, Futaba Sakura. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Twist. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura.
And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima.
Madarame's pupil.
Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
Wakabayashi closest to you, Futaba Sakura. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Twist. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO.
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
Let me change the question.
I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group? So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators.
Not to repeat myself, but remember
Do you
that
even
your life
understand the
will be
position that
forfeit if
you're
your
in?
sentence is not lightened.
You had the cooperation of people outside your group. Let's discuss one other person.
Can you tell me about them?
Goro
Let me change
Akechi.
the question.
There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too? I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. Let's discuss one other person. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me. He was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too? Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them? Very well. Let's discuss one other person. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too? Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to ridiculous. Yet you wish to defend You're the one suspected of foul crimes. Why won't you talk about them? Very well. Let's discuss one other person. So be it. Justice. No intention of bargains that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of? Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to ridiculous. You wish to defend You're saving others? What an awfully simple response. You continue to stand firm. Justice? Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. Then we have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story. What an awfully simple response. You continue to stand firm. Justice? Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. Then we have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. After all this, you're still victim to this. We need to learn the truth. Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act. Story. An awfully simple response. Continue to stand firm.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right?
And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale.
There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
We need to learn the truth. Hey,
you listening? The side
can you
effects
hear
of the
me?
truth serum
It seems your mind is clearing up.
won't be deceived by such
But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard.
What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
My time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you anymore.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
What are you getting at?
That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation. My time has run out. Although I
Our
find
time's
your
up.
story to be quite
We're done
interesting,
talking here.
I won't be able to speak with you.
So, how did that thing we asked
Goodbye.
you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation. My time has run out.
Our time's up. We're done talking here.
So, how did that thing we asked
Goodbye.
you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. Hey, are you listening? Just to conduct this interrogation.
Do you mean this interrogation room?
Talking here.
Why wouldn't I know about it? What an odd thing to ask.
Goodbye.
Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. Do you mean this interrogation room?
Why
But that was all I was told.
What an odd thing to ask.
You were told someone sold
There's
you
one
out,
last thing I want
correct?
to ask you.
That's true.
There's something that's
Who
been
could it have
bothering
been?
me for some time
Don't
now.
you have any idea?
Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby.
The suspicions were
A
true
short
at
while
the end.
later, I received word you were caught in the act, within
To
some
think his true
bizarre
intention
phenomenon.
was to sell us out.
Do you mean this interrogation?
All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over.
That's all I was told.
It's all up to you, leader.
You were told someone sold you out, correct? That's true. Something that's Who could it have been? For some time.
Don't you have any idea?
Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation. and
Okay
was
then.
told to remain on standby.
Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off. Sell us out.
What's
All
wrong?
that's left is to figure out a way
Might
to
you have
hand
an
it over.
idea as to who sold you out?
It's all up to you, leader.
You were told someone sold you out, correct? That's true. Something that's Who could it have been? For some time.
Don't you have any idea? You're not joking, are you?
Post as head of this.
If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
We'll be counting on you to pull this one off. Sell us out.
What's wrong?
All that's left is to figure out a way
Might
to
you have
hand
an
it over.
idea as to who sold you out?
You were told someone sold you out, correct? That's true.
You're not joking, are you? Confiscated?
You know something, you must
You
tell
mean
me.
this phone?
I won't allow things to
It's
end like
yours, isn't it? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Confiscated? You mean this phone? It's yours, isn't it? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time.
Makoto and the others should have told you.
What's so important about
I'm talking
this?
about the true
Are
culprit
you
here.
going to unlock it and show
You know,
me
the
data?
traitor. Let's let her sleep.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here?
For days
And
while
what
she's
about
been
this
getting that app
smartphone?
ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
You mean this phone? It's yours, isn't it? The traitor?
his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that run, my task will be simple.
What are you trying to get at here?
And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. The traitor? I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
During his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that run, my task will be
Not a teammate?
my God. Responsible for the mass
You're referring to him, aren't you? Please. The traitor? I need you to be clear with me. You think? Who am I supposed to show this to? What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. It appears my time is up. Teammate? This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case, aren't you? Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. You think? And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I can't even begin to fathom it. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right? This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case, aren't you?
I am thou. Thou art
Very well.
I.
I've
Thou
listened to your
hast
whole
turned
story,
a
so I
vow
may as well
into a
play along
blood
to the
oath.
end. You think? And that
Thy
honest
bond
look
shall
in your
become the
eyes.
wings of rebellion
I used
and
to
break
view
the
world
yoke of
same
thy
way too
heart.
once.
Thou hast
Place my
awakened
bet
to
on
the
you.
ultimate secret of
I just
judgment,
need to show him the
granting
phone,
thee
right?
infinite power.
Conversation. This will be my last involvement with this case.
I am thou. Thou art
Very well.
I.
I've
Thou
listened to your
hast
whole
turned
story,
a
so I
vow
may as well
into
play
a
along
blood
to the
oath.
end.
All right.
Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and
All right.
break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret
I'll
of
be going
judgment,
now.
granting thee infinite power.
What good will this do, though? A Ketchikan? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval? What good will this do?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
A Ketchikan? They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent. I am heading up the investigation team.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies. There aren't any others incarcerated.
So it was you.
Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit?
I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this
But a
to?
lie I spread to set them up.
My God.
I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you.
You're referring to him, aren't you?
After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first. Is there a problem?
Akechiko. So it was you. Does this phone look familiar to you? You're the one who sold out
Excuse
the
me?
Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear.
What is this phone?
Who am I supposed to show this to? It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there. This phone look familiar?
Excuse me? Foolish woman. What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside alongside the Phantom Police myself, remember?
This is undoubtedly a great
May I ask that you accompany me?
Good luck in there.
Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
What are you?
I was acting alongside the Phantom Police myself. I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Going in unarmed to interrogate your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
What are you?
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Have you finally pieced it all together? Quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
What are you?
Case closed. This is how your justice ends. I owe you for all of this. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Have you finally pieced it all together? That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
What are you?
Case closed. This is how your justice ends. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan. Have you finally pieced it all together? That just made using you all the more worthwhile. Case closed. This is how your justice ends. Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader? I told you not to call me by name.
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. The continued deaths. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though. I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify. They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work. Blows over.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with this suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
More importantly, perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
God damn it!
More importantly, perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments.
What was all that about, showing him the his phone. The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice. Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
What's all that about showing him his phone?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. He came to kill then. I'll tell you detailed steps to take.
We could say
You
he
must
stole the
save
guard's
him.
gun and committed suicide during his
You
imprisonment.
want me to
How about that?
save him?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. He came to kill then. I'll tell you
What is it?
detailed steps to take.
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
What brings you here? I thought
So
you were
it's
done
all
with your
true.
business. Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down
I've
here.
been asked to handle things instead.
You? But
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
of course it's true. Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But
And now we return to 12:15. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group.
yes, ma'am.
The suspect
Don't say a word.
Deadshot, can I get you to look over here?
Forget this ever happened.
I'm sorry.
So you got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next you dummy thing, how about we have you do an idle thing, you know? That cool? Can I get you to look over here?
Well,
sorry.
Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while,
That
Ryuji.
group sure was something.
You stopped visiting so abruptly. Everyone was worried about you. It's your
How about
second
we
year.
have you do an idle thing,
you still
you know?
doing
That cool?
I'd love to see you running.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering
Well, Ivy.
I wonder if something happened. Yeah.
You seem stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Everyone was worried about you. It's your second year.
No, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering he's just a high school student, how do you think he was contacting you?
Police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom
No, I'm
Thieves'
not
most
chiding
recent
you.
targets
Just do as
have
normal
gone
at your own
comatose.
pace. With your skills,
Actual
there's no
harm
need to
has
worry
been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite a surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president.
I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one phantom thief should have followed your example. Do you hear? It seems he was caught. German high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
We also received information.
Well, your grades are and your student council president.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That phantom thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide.
Perhaps his motive lies there.
Details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
Methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
held in custody has committed suicide. The suspect has committed suicide while in
custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? But why were you killed? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing. Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat?
Hey, they're going.
Let us rouse the memories which are
You realized it too then.
It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy.
It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me. Hey, they're going.
Let us rouse the memories.
Right. You realized it too then. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. Hey, they're going. Right. You realized it too. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. Yeah. It was our conversation about pancakes. Let's get everyone on the same page right away. This is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. There's... One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. Yeah, that'll be tough. Okay, let's get everyone on the same page right away. This is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. There's... Right, it's a necessity. One more person has been on our mind. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. So it's impossible even for you. That'll be tough. Okay. I didn't say it was impossible. On the same page right away. This is the first time he's heard my voice. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect. It's a necessity.
One more person has been on our mind.
I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone.
Eavesdrop on their phone conference.
So it's impossible even for you. That'll be tough. I didn't say it was impossible. Of course I did. Okay, I've got a plan. This is gonna be fun.
Perfect.
I can't wait.
One more person has been on our mind. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. Eavesdrop on their phone conference. So it's impossible even for you.
That'll be tough. I didn't say it was impossible. Of course I did.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
I've got a plan.
It'll be a gamble.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing. I can't wait.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing. I can't wait.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing. I can't wait.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing. I can't wait.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Are you listening? Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace, as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
But he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace, as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
Furthermore, he wishes to bring a
He
police
made us
squad
go
from
after
reality
Okumura.
into the palace.
Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time.
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
Really was just a setup to
No,
shift the blame onto
Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. Unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it.
Akechi
Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. He realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan. He may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it. So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested, and then Akechi will kill him. Palace.
The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes.
Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding
Abandons that plan. He may opt to kill us immediately.
We can use the palace to our advantage. What's this all of a sudden? There's a way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really?
You gotta be kidding me.
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace.
Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
What's this all of a sudden? Yeah, that's it.
There's a way. It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
You gotta be kidding me.
If he wants to kill the guy, why not
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent.
Yes, we could
However,
have him kill
the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is full.
the real one.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work.
It seems that's
Where
our
are they?
only option.
Waiting
Listen close,
upstairs.
everyone.
Go tell them to come on
Plan
down.
for how we can carry
I'm
this
gonna fetch
operation
them.
out.
You're her sister, correct?
Teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves
Makoto
have
told me
fallen
everything.
silent.
Futaba-chan,
Police
I'm
intend
sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work.
Man,
Where are they?
that goddamn detective.
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them. Look who's here. I'm gonna fetch them.
Hey, you big bastard.
Her sister, correct? How've you been?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them. Look who's here.
You're not floating. It truly is a relief to see your
Hey, you
face.
big bastard. I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
How'd you pull this off?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead. Told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though. What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Dumped him off and told me to keep him safe. Hold on a sec. It was right after they announced he had faked? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader
So you guys were going up against someone else?
It was Goro Akechi.
What we did was
You
make
knew
that
beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Hold on a sec. It was right after they announced he had faked? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents
Akechi
set us up.
himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit.
He made one fatal mistake.
In other words, you left him alone on purpose.
Just said from the beginning
That was
that
a bold
Akechi was
move.
the real culprit.
I can't keep up with any of this stuff.
Simply bring up. He couldn't have you suspect.
So what was this mistake Akechi made?
Neither you nor the
What
other
did he do?
investigators would have believed something. He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
True. Akechi was credited
You mean
with the
a
arrest of
cat?
the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the
Yes,
culprit.
Morgana can talk.
In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
The real culprit.
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true.
Mistake Akechi made?
You surprised?
What did he do?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too. When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in
Was
reality.
that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely It's a change in cognition, most likely. Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
Now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how
When we
it was for
talked
all
to
of us at
Akechi at the
first,
school
too.
festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place. I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here. Most likely.
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
But you don't understand him, do you?
When we talked to Akechi, Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then. Way earlier.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
Delicious pancakes. Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the
He
metaverse.
did approach us when we found ourselves in the worst trouble yet. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone. It seemed odd upon further
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone. After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal. I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act.
Even that ace detective.
That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that.
Futaba's quirky nature
Let
proved
me
to be a great
see.
help.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple. Police into her palace.
Is this for real?
Phantom Thieves in the act. Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though. I'll deal with him after that.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide. I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall test his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strange, so they planned to get think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
The dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall test his own life. When he does, you will
On top of
become a great
that,
hero who
there's
saved
someone
Japan
else
from
commanding
evil.
Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did. He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes. We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fate, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality. We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fate, but think he killed him.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
We required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality. We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fate, but think he killed him.
That place is based on the real world. You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion.
Without even noticing.
To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
Based on the real world, we can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions.
Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our operations.
Investigated Nijima-san's palace from Makoto. Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
To be honest, I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi. But I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, Sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart. It's good we have her heading up our operations.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate.
Once her mind is set, she gets oddly
I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi. That goes for the both of us. But I just couldn't contain myself. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was...
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on. I wasn't myself at all.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location...
Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world. I'm sorry.
Go on. I wasn't myself at all.
There were two things we were able
Once
to
we heard
confirm
that from
while we were
Makoto,
checking the
we
metaverse.
secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation. There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Check it out without Akechi knowing.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure,
After that, we just
we
had to
couldn't
work
get
our
it
way
out of
into
the
palace like
metaverse.
usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
We managed to grab the treasure. We just had to get it out of the metaverse. Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it. We had prepared an empty briefcase.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
We made All I needed were the coordinates.
Police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace, left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself. Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace, left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity.
So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
In our experience, there is little danger.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you.
Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
Deceive the guard and ultimately aid in his escape.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part. I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
True. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Why is that? Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis.
I see. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea. Still, I'm surprised
if we could just tell you the true culprit's plan,
Were you
I
confident
knew
you could
you'd
do it?
realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Still, I'm surprised if we could just tell you the true culprit's plan. I knew you'd realize the bigger picture.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil. You had lost control of yourself at the
As a
time.
result, we emerged victorious.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
The police never.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand.
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as suicide. That coroner didn't take one.
And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray.
Bad guys have that much influence.
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible...
As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
I eventually came to understand. They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as suicide.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Mijima-san's help.
Higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this. They were thrown into disarray.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news.
Back to the interrogation, though. I can't believe what they did to him.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Mijima-san's help.
Higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this. They were thrown into disarray.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
The callous use of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal. Back to the interrogation, though. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe. The callous use of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
And hadn't been able to tell
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out. I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against,
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news. I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
To avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
well, I knew right away that her plan worked out. I wanted to believe. We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know.
Now that I think about it, my
Let's take a
interrogation
break
was just
for
a
now.
formality for the head
This old
commander.
brain is poop.
What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die.
And feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together and talk.
Backlash.
You'll need a hideout where you can be safe.
From here forward,
Just
I
say
will
the
do my
word and I'll
utmost to
close shop
assist you.
early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave.
That's reassuring to
Plus,
hear.
it won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. Just let me know. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me. And feel free to use the first
Let us
floor when
accept
you
his
guys
offer.
want to get together and talk.
What a great man.
You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave.
That's reassuring to
Plus,
hear.
it won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. Just let me know. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
That sounds familiar.
Let us accept his offer.
It's me, Akechi.
Great man.
You'll need a hideout
Enter.
where you can be safe. Just say the word and I'll close shop early.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence.
His loss should be mourned.
That's the death certificate of the principal.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
It's thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate,
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
And on to our next story, the snap election.
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard back.
Deadline for candidacy announcement.
Have you figured out who's behind all
Candidates will
this?
announce on the 23rd of this month.
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Elections, huh?
Shido?
Don't matter to us.
Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
Anyways.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
And on to our next story.
Shido?
Well, the Phantom
Could
Thieves
it be
are back
Masayoshi
together.
Shido?
We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard
Who?
back.
I believe he's a politician. Remember Ryuji?
You said his speech was too loud.
He said, Shido-san.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
He is unmistakably a man of power.
Do you have some kind of
with such
evidence?
strong connections to the police.
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility.
Masayoshi Shido?
First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns.
Remember Ryuji?
He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next prime minister if he wins this upcoming election.
Do you have some kind of evidence?
No! Nothing material. However, there are various
Did he
conditions
set
which
us
align
up
with
with that
possibility.
election in mind?
First, he would profit from damage done to the If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image. He's maintained a negative stance toward
So
the
his
Phantom
current
Thieves.
position and
He's tremendous
popularity is
popularity.
just him
On top of
benefiting
that,
from the
he'll
mental
most likely become the
collapse.
next prime minister if he
We'll
wins
make
this
him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom,
No! Nothing material. However, there are various conditions
Set us up with that election in mind. What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all
If
this.
he is behind all
Based on the
this, that would be in
connections I
stark
had from my
opposition to his
previous
honest
job.
public image. He's maintained a negative stance toward
so
I
his
think
current
the one who
position
crushed
and
Wakaba's
popularity
research,
is just
confiscated her
him
materials,
benefiting from the mental
probably
collapse.
Sheila.
We'll make him
The
have a
moment
change of
Wakaba
heart,
died,
no matter what it takes.
I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba, went into hiding. I had a feeling.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
Based on the connections, would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of them, no doubt. Wakaba's research. What he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases.
I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything.
It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
Would have definitely gone after him if I had.
So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. The mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was
Way
one of
back
those
when,
parties.
Shido kept saying he was going to be prime minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
It was then that I accidentally stumbled. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves'
Let's go going to happen to this country if Shido becomes prime minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
This country if Shido becomes prime minister. What about the
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for prime minister. Got a hit!
This is nothing more than yet another selfish
and a
adult
surprise
trying to impose his will on the public. Where would the location
Gotta
be?
expose that rotten bastard!
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
Do it like always. I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life. Masayoshi
This
Shido.
palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Where would the location be?
Talk about small scale. What kind of things go through a
Perhaps it's the
politician's
diet
head?
building?
I always think of dirty money and
We
shady
got a
actions.
hit! What does he do?
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the diet building?
Palace must be
Our
somewhere
next
that
target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right? No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head.
Perhaps it's the diet building?
Nobody against it?
Of course.
He will be a worthy opponent. Arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the diet building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
Let's win this together. Time for
No need to waste time
revenge.
with him. We just gotta hit the head.
Then it's unanimous.
Nobody against it?
Of course.
He will be a worthy opponent. Arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the diet building?
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
Let's win this
So
together.
that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
Time for revenge.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then?
That reminds me. What are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Enter the metaverse.
Ms. Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
All this stuff. That's what I told the
We'll have to
school.
deal with this before Election Day, December
Don't let him
18th.
find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
It's best we hurry before they discover there's
This
no body.
operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time.
Ms. Kawakami said he went back
He
home
has
for
ruined
family
countless
reasons.
lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with
Don't let him
assassinations.
find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
It's best we hurry before they discover there's
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal. And even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide.
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal. And even made Goro
Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. We'll be making use of the police statement
Everyone's gonna flip.
And was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring
seems a
trick
time
as
to be
getting
celebrated.
captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature.
First round, but we must stay on our toes.
We're intellectuals, you know.
We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
Yeah, seems a time to be celebrated.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
There's no end to their inhuman, conniving nature.
Back then, you were in the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power.
Back then,
I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you
those who
insane.
wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal. I made those troublesome opponents psychotic and erased any trace of that scandal.
You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart would trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic. It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. When someone like that said he'd support me, I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied. I believe
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side. Used so recently. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information.
We had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side.
Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself. To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion.
This country's affairs have become stagnant.
He didn't know who leaked that information.
The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests.
So technically speaking, he did it himself. To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion.
General public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools.
Which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turned psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born. It would stand out if there were continuous deaths.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion.
Which is why I made them suspects.
Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own.
And solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus,
the police were no exception, with their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy. My clean image remains untarnished.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them. The police were no exception. With their management.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were a better man. When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
Popularity was a bit beyond my expectations. And they were just but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were a better man.
The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're behind my expectations. They were just but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. Even the government parties have begun splitting out scandals, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. Even the government parties have begun splitting out scandals, and they're dissolving just as planned. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. The time has finally come. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
However, inauguration isn't my goal. The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one.
You're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world.
Your assistance has been
surely my story will be passed down. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
When I become Prime Minister, I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country. Perhaps even more.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Will be passed down. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
Well, how do I put this?
When I'm young, I suppose with your age,
Well
you
then.
should come up with debauched desires. This most recent
So,
My name has become known across the country. Perhaps even more.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Will be passed down. I believe I'll
well,
lay low.
how do I put this? Well, how do I put this?
I suppose with your age,
Wow.
you should come up with
I'll just add this.
So, well, how do I put
Hey,
this? Well, how do I put this?
wow.
I'll just add this.
Sorry. Hey. Sorry. Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kind of came in handy. Sorry. That's no fun. He's tired. You can tell him some other time, okay? Oh, you want to hear it again? Sorry. What? That's no... He's tired. Oh, you... Well, remember how I put that wiretap back? Basically, that let me see GPS info for two phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. You can tell him some That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi. Let me see GPS info for two phones. This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it. I'd be able to tell the precise moment. Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. But there was a chance they'd just making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi. Let me see GPS info for two phones. This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it. I'd be able to tell the precise moment. Still, you couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button. It may not have looked like it, but everyone else was risking their lives too. Though there's no doubt you were the most at risk. I mean, you actually got arrested. It seems like all the drugs and stuff made you forget the details of the plan. Want me to explain how it all went down? It might take a bit. Well, since the rest of us didn't get captured, we had to pretend. Basically, we had to act like we did. The enemy knows who we are. They had people watching. Want to hear more? Another tough part was figuring out how to get Sai Nijima and Akechi back from the Metaverse. In order to return to reality, you have to go back to the point where you came into the Metaverse. So, Sai and Akechi had to go through where the nav was activated, as in, the hall where they met. The rest of us didn't get captured. We had to pretend. Akechi would just come back the same way after the assassination. The real issue was Sai Nijima. We needed to stop her for a moment before she headed back toward the interrogation, but nothing can be sent to a phone inside a palace. So, I had to program the messages in beforehand. In doing so, I made it seem like the messages were coming at that exact moment in time. That part was kinda last minute, so I had to pull an all-nighter trying to get it set up. Akechi would just come back the same way after the assassination. The real issue was I'm really on a roll here. Want to hear some more? Stop her for a moment before she headed back toward the interrogation, but nothing can be sent to a phone inside a palace. I guess that's understandable. You must be pretty exhausted. Just Just focus on resting up. You don't have to worry about anything else. And seriously, well done.
So I had to pull an all-nighter trying to get it set up. Kenzie would just come back the same way after the assassination.
Yeah.
Really? She's really on a roll here. Want to hear some
I'm
more?
gonna head back then.
Before she had it secretly intended, but nothing can be sent to her. I guess that's understandable. You must be pretty exhausted.
I'm gonna head back then.
Focus on resting up. You don't have to worry about anything else. And
Guess you won't be going to school for a while.
So I had to pull an all-nighter trying to get it set up. Kenzie would just come back the same way after the assassination.
Yeah.
She's really on a roll here. Want to hear some more?
Don't worry about it. This will be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far.
I guess that's understandable. You must be pretty exhausted.
I'm gonna head back then.
Focus on resting up.
And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together.
And guess you won't be going to school for a while.
To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well.
I'm gonna head back then.
And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. I'm going to stay with you until the very end. To be perfectly honest, well then, I don't really care. We should get to sleep, Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, you know, something that Futaba said before. I'm going to stay when you were in a pinch in the palace. She picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that? Something that Futaba said before. So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that. When you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that? Something that Futaba said before. So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that. When you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone.
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal.
So it was Yoshizawa.
Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
I'll even lend you a hand with that.
There's no point in even Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track.
He's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up
Especially
in
after it turned out those phantom thieves were nothing more than scum in the end.
There's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
I'll show you. There's no point in even honestly. It doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track.
He's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up
Especially after it turned out those phantom thieves were nothing more than scum in the end.
There's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
I'll show you. It doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those phantom thieves. Cut that out! There's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have. I'll show you. I just want to see our society back on Especially after it turned out those phantom thieves. Cut that out! There's just an aura about him. Like he can fix
Hey.
Okay. Let's head to the Diet Building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay?
You going out? You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Ugh.
All right. Let's head to the Diet Building.
The stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long.
You gotta be kidding
We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister,
let's begin at
perhaps
once.
a school?
Police cars are making
What about
rounds, so
an
we can't
arena,
stay here too
like
long.
the Colosseum?
Imperial
Already have
Palace?
Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this.
It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now.
Since it's the highest
Maybe we
place in the
shouldn't have
country?
called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as
Shido
Prime
stole the
Minister,
cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Like the Colosseum.
Is that even possible?
Imperial Palace? Who knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out. Hey,
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Like the Colosseum.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right?
Who knows?
I'll try asking him.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure. I did some light research.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance, his dedication for country, is how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the
Exemplary
national
answer.
diet? It makes sense you wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
How he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action.
Look over there.
First-class determination.
He's on a walkie-talkie.
I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help
Wait,
create a
is it about
wonderful
us?
future in which young adults like you
good.
can live in ease.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
It makes sense.
We should all think about this tonight.
Necessary.
He's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action.
Look over there.
First-class
He's on a
determination.
walkie-talkie.
I'd say he's a model.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more.
Future in which young adults like
However,
you can live in ease.
I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in
So let's have an
anxiety.
early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous. I believe that this country's citizens are still living their
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Sheila.
current government.
Everyone's being deceived so easily. Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration. In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Sheila.
Current government.
Now then. Oh!
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Hey!